No.
Hello, it's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you without a strong piece to step
Hey.
to. Hey,
Hey, girl.
Hey.
Hello.
y'all.
Hey.
It's been a minute. Hey,
Yes, it
can
has.
y'all hear me?
Yes,
Okay.
Yes.
ma'am. You
Sorry,
and I
my
tell you.
internet. Sorry, y'all know. Y'all know. Y'all know.
We
What's been
already
going
know.
on
So,
with y'all?
girl, it's spring break, right?
What's been going on?
It's spring
Not
break,
for
right?
me. It's been regular. For some people, yes. It's no spring break for me.
I know.
It's been a
Me either.
regular week for me.
Regular degular. No spring break.
Yeah.
This was the first year we took spring break off so we could take the grandbabies somewhere. So we went
Oh,
to the
nice.
mountains. We went to Massanutten for spring break. It was
Oh,
nice.
how
They
did they
enjoyed it.
like it?
Okay.
They enjoyed it. They enjoyed it. And we never been in the
Good.
spring. We always been in the winter.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So they got to do the
What is
water.
there to do in what
So
do they
we
have in the spring?
we went to the water park.
Mm.
And then just the recreation stuff because they got the rec centers. So they play basketball
Mm-hmm.
and then all of the little things they have in there, pool,
Hmm.
table tennis. I mean, yeah, table tennis or ping pong,
Do they still
um,
have the
air
horses?
Oh,
hockey.
nice.
I'm sure they do. I mean, they have a adventure park where you can, go skiing and horseback riding and all that stuff. But we didn't time it right, so they do spring tubing because we normally do the tubing
Mm.
in the winter. But apparently they have
Mm-hmm.
spring tubing too. But they were closed on Tuesday, Thursday. I think they closed. No, they were closed Wednesday and Thursday. And so,
Oh,
yeah, so we ain't playing it right because we came home on Friday and Tuesday we went to the water
Mm.
park. So Wednesday was a day I thought we were gonna be able to do it, but no.
dang. You would
So
think
I'm
they have
like
it open
for
all week.
spring
I
break
mean,
because
yeah,
they
exactly.
changed their other hours, like their indoor pools to the rec center for
Hmm.
spring break because they normally close on Wednesday, Thursday too, but they were open. But yeah,
Okay.
I said we might have to make a trip just to do that.
So their children must were in
Okay.
school.
I think yeah they
That
were because the
parents. That's
local
probably
buses
why.
yeah they had but still they opened it. I mean like all their rec centers were open
Okay.
for spring break, so they did make some adjustments. Just not. I think the adventure park is a separate entity. So,
Mm.
Okay.
but it was nice. We had a good time and the weather was
That's
good.
good. I'm sure the boys had a ball.
But when they came, because I don't know, they daddy told them they was going to Tampa. No.
It's a good.
What?
Yeah, Mimi, we going to Tampa. Where y'all get that from? Who said that? My daddy said your daddy making up stuff. I don't even know why he said that. Like I'm like Tampa. No, we not going to Tampa. And so I mean
Oh, that's
Massanutten is easy
hilarious.
because it's a easy ride. I think it took us like 2 hours and 50 minutes. So
That
just a
ain't
little
bad.
I know at all. I ain't realized. I just don't like riding the
No,
mountains, honey.
Yeah, that's the part.
That's it.
It's
And it's
yeah.
it's not it's
that's
like the last 30 minutes of the ride, which is that way.
good.
See, I don't like to be able to
That's a
look
scary
down and it's
drive.
like,
Right.
oh no, no railing on the side, no nothing. It just be scary to me.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
pretty,
It
but
is.
it's
It's
scary.
beautiful.
It is. It's beautiful,
What y'all been up to?
but it's nothing different over here.
Working.
Nice.
Same old,
Life.
same old.
Life is
Nothing.
life.
Yeah,
Just yeah,
life is
just
life.
working.
That's it. That's
So
a
maybe we
good
should
thing,
tell
I
the
guess.
people why we got a box up here with no face in
Well, yeah, probably. They're probably wondering like
it.
Where
who,
is
what, when, where,
Tawana?
why,
we got
how.
we got a blank box up here and no face. We got
Tawana isn't
limbs.
feeling yeah, Tawana isn't feeling well, so she may poke in and look. See, she poked in, but then
Right.
she will poke back out. So,
Right. Pop in,
it
pop
just
out.
depends. When she feels a little better, she'll pop in. If she doesn't, she just won't. So,
Right. So she's
I
listening.
yes,
So
yes,
we're
she's still
we're
a part
praying.
of.
Right.
Yes, she's still part of the group.
So,
All
so
right.
we're
What do you
praying she
have for
feels better.
us? Kalita.
Can y'all even hear me? Like my internet is messing up.
Ma'am.
When we go on break, I'm gonna
again.
change rooms.
Okay.
No, we can hear you.
But we can
You
hear
can't hear me? Okay, fantastic. So where do we go? Okay, are we gonna start with these AKAs? Sorry, y'all. Hiring Trick Daddy to perform.
What?
Who does that?
What's going on with that?
I missed that. What?
I kept hearing about Trick Daddy, but I didn't know what about him. So please.
The details. Okay, yes. So they had their maybe Eastern Region conference, right? Mm-hmm. So whoever was in charge of planning, right? Yeah,
in Raleigh or something.
A week, 2 weeks ago. It might have been last week. So someone had the bright idea to, let's invite Trick Daddy and Luke.
Luke, so, Uncle Luke.
Luke, yeah.
What?
Pump it, pump Luke.
Don't stop.
So Trick Daddy they talked to Trick Daddy. They told Trick Daddy what songs to perform. Trick Daddy gonna do what Trick Daddy does.
Right, because
he got up there and did his songs, and we all know Trick Daddy is rated X,
triple X.
So the Saints walking out, they're like, "What is this? This is horrible. Who planned this?"
Right.
Oh wow.
He left. So the lady said that whoever organized this, I don't know who she is, whoever was in charge of this conference, sent out a statement saying we told Trick Daddy what to do. He didn't. Tell me what to do. Number 2, you should have known who you were getting when you booked me.
Correct.
Can y'all hear me? Y'all stuck.
Yeah, because you broke up stuck for a moment. You froze for a moment.
Okay.
But
we need to go to commercial.
So let's go to break so you can change your stuff and we can get back into this story.
Yes. The whole let's go to commercial.
Okay. Oh Lord.
Welcome back. This might be the raggediest episode
ever.
Recorded.
Wow.
My internet in the office was not working right. Now I had to come downstairs and I can't get my background right. So here we are. So what did y'all hear about Trick Daddy? I'll pick that up where we left off. What's the last thing before I started breaking up?
Well, I didn't hear anything about it, so it's all news to me.
Okay.
I heard you say. Oh, you mean what did we hear you say?
How far did y'all hear?
What did I hear you say?
Yeah, that the lady ended up speaking about how they had given him what he could sing, but he did his own thing, and then you kind of
It's not Charlie Brown. Okay, so they told Trick Daddy, I guess they gave him some sort of protocol. Hey, use these songs, don't do this language, whatever. That's what she's saying. Right. Trick Daddy was like, I told them from the beginning, I'll come perform, but I'm Trick Daddy. You can't tell me what to perform. And what not to say and what to say. You know who I am. You know the artist that you're hiring. So I'm going to do what I'm going to do. Trick Daddy got there and cut up. The Saints were walking out. A lot of people left. There were some people who were rocking, but a lot of people left. Luke came up there, but Luke was a little more reserved. He wasn't as bad as Trick Daddy. But what are y'all thoughts? Like, should he have fallen into line of what they were asking him to do? Or should they have known better in hiring him?
I think it's gone both. Yeah. I think it's both because, yes, they know who they have, but even if Luke can tone it down, then Trick Daddy should have been able to tone it down because also he has to also remember at the time that he was playing them songs, them same people were way younger. You know, it was a different time. So just like Salt and Pepper, they have their songs and they kind of have changed, you know, not necessarily the wording, but they have changed their moves, of course. You know, they probably can't move like they used to, but you have to change with the age group.
I don't even know if it's that though. My thing is if he was hired, we hired you to do a job. So if I'm telling you ahead of, he can't be like, well, y'all know who y'all hired. Yeah, but at the table when we talked about, look, I don't want you. This is the crowd, so we don't need you to do X, Y, Z. These are the things that we would like you to sing. So I think it's some fault on both sides. Like, okay, they needed to talk about it. Like, we don't want you to perform, all the rump shaking, all of that stuff. We need you to, like, can you tone it down a little bit? If he would have said no, then all right, we need to find us another artist because he's not gonna be the one. Because we really don't want him to do all that. What made you pick Trick Daddy though?
That is my question. Because Trick Daddy is Trick Daddy. Trick Daddy is gonna do what Trick Daddy does. What Tawana say?
She had one finger go across the screen.
Oh, no, I missed that. Who hires Trick Daddy?
Who hires Trick? But maybe because they had it in Florida.
I don't know. It's such a perhaps, but it's other artists in Florida. And I'm sorry, you could have got someone to flew down.
Not
from
flew down.
What did I say? Flew down? Did I say flew down?
Yeah.
This show is raggedy. Someone could have flown in. Is that? Am I getting it right now?
Yeah.
Where's the
baby? Perform. Trick Daddy is gonna do what Trick Daddy does. He's problematic.
Right.
So
maybe they need to should have got Trina.
I love the D9. I love them. I have so many friends that are in the D9. I have a daughter in the D9. So we just got to put it where the fault lays, right? That was they failed to the committee failed all around.
Right.
Nothing about Trick Daddy at an AKA regional conference.
Right.
Says that just because of AKA alone. It wasn't like it was an AKA part of the homecoming.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like regional. When they say regional, that means people that's been in the sorority since the sorority started.
Right.
The heavy hitters too.
They
the
80s. Yeah, they the ones with the real money. For real. And that's all I got to say. That's like us throwing my mom and them old Christians a concert and we invite Kirk Franklin and we love Kirk Franklin instead of Shirley Caesar.
You don't understand.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like they just weren't thinking. That's all I got though. Hallelujah.
They won't be on the committee no more.
No, they
exactly.
won't.
Definitely.
Probably make it a little bit more difficult for now. I saw someone say it's going to be more red tape now. It's going to be harder now to get entertainment because now it's going to have to be approved at a higher level. Because this caused this foolishness. Now we got to go way up to get an approval, which is going to take time and so forth and so on. It's a mess.
You have to start earlier.
Yeah, they should
get over Trick Daddy and Luke.
Yeah, like
I'm not Fantasia. Let us see.
Exactly.
Right.
Somebody.
I mean, you gotta have a
MC Light.
Right. You can't just have Luke. You gotta have a combination. But people like you said, if they had Lettucey, Fantasia, and then later on we got Trick Daddy over here, like okay, well those people can leave because I done seen Lettucey or Fantasia who I wanted to see, and y'all can go ahead and do Trick Daddy, and I'm good. So you got to cater to everybody. You got generations there.
Yes,
regional conference
generations. Some of them probably didn't know who Trick Daddy was until the song came on. It was like, oh my god!
I know this.
That's a lot.
Organization got them ladies in there like clutching their pearls for real.
Like, this ain't it.
Okay, so staying on the music topic. From my understanding, the TLC concert, TLC, In Vogue, and Salt and Pepper, it's canceled now.
Yeah. So is it really? Because somebody said no, it wasn't.
I can't verify nothing. I don't know none of these people, but from my understanding, it's canceled. It may or may not be true. I'm not sure, but
I saw that. I saw the same thing.
Canceled.
So then people were saying how that's not fair to the other groups, and they really feel like because Pepper supported
not Pepper, Chili.
No, Salt. No. It was Salt who supported Chili in a way.
Yes, that's what I was trying to say. Somebody supporting her, but I thought the person said Pepper, so I don't know who has supported who.
It was Salt.
It was okay. So I knew somebody from that group had supported her for what she said or whatever or did, and
But
that's
she
how.
only said like, "Don't. I hope you don't lose sleep." I have to look up her statement, but I mean, I don't feel like she said anything. I mean, it's like she was somebody that was just trying to offer some encouragement because
Mm,
you know, Ch- Chili claimed that she didn't know. Well, I guess she
yeah,
was
she didn't know. She did say that. She did say she didn't know.
what
She
she
did
was
not know
supporting.
that she was supporting him. She thought she was supporting some, was it homelessness or
I think
She
she thought
lied.
she was supporting
She
him,
lied.
but she thought his what he was gonna do was gonna be different.
She lied.
I think that's a lie.
She
And
lied.
okay, and so
No,
that's
and that's the problem. She lied because the one thing the internet will do is fact check what you say.
Okay,
So they
receipts,
went back to several posts and she's
right?
liked several posts and she supported several posts of his. So it wasn't oh, I thought I was giving money to the homeless. Oh,
yeah,
I
because that's
thought
what she
I
said.
was giving money to veterans. No, ma'am. You were
Yeah,
in
that's what it
full
was.
support. And
Yeah.
that's different. It's not about politics at that point. It's
Right,
about integrity with where we are right now. It ain't about
right,
politics. It's about integrity. Like if
right.
you support that, then your integrity is not in check with mine. So much so that I'm not supporting you.
But
So
my
Yeah.
thing is own your mess.
own
Just
it.
own it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
lie.
Yeah. Because she had, and then I read where she had stated that, what she say? Put it on auto pay. She had it on auto pay, so she didn't realize that it was supporting, like it was for
Oh, please. She
this
set it
one
up.
particular, right, that it was for this one particular thing. She thought it was for multiple things, and anyway, she just kept digging deeper and deeper, and I just say she's a liar. Um because first of all, him as a person, even if from the beginning, when he with his first campaign, the way he ran his first campaign, all that was exposed during his first campaign, you mean to tell me just because he said that he was going to support some veterans, you would send him some money?
Mm-mm.
Nah,
Yeah.
nah,
You know, one
nah.
thing I thought about, do y'all
He's a
remember
big liar.
do you remember when he first got elected this time around and something was done on Instagram and TikTok where you were automatically following him? I know it happened to
Yes, yes.
me. So when he was first elected, somehow, some way, I don't know how they did it. We were all, or a lot of people were following
Everybody
him.
was his. Yeah,
None of
was
our own
following him
doing. We literally had to go in and unfollow.
and
So I,
follow. Yep.
I kind of gave her a little bit of grace on that. I'm like, okay, well, maybe she didn't know she was following him because that happened when he was first elected. But you
Mm-hmm.
know, when you like something, or you
You
know,
sure
when
do.
you agree with it, so she couldn't even
Mm-hmm.
stand by that. And unfortunately, because of her actions and who she support, is likely the tour may not even go on.
And
Right,
that's
and
the
I think
unfortunate
that's sad.
thing. And so that's where some of the people were saying that people need to um stop basically canceling people because of their political beliefs. And but the same way, people, they're allowed to believe who they want to believe and
Mhm.
support who they want to support. That goes into, people are allowed to support who they want to support, even when it comes down to concerts.
Correct.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it goes both ways.
It
I may
does.
not, don't get me wrong, people can talk about, did I like what Chris Brown and Rihanna went through those many years ago? Heck no. That made me dislike Rihanna, and that also made me dislike Chris Brown. However, since then, I have come to love me some Rihanna, and I have given Chris some grace when I realized she was the instigator of everything. And when he kept on saying, like basically stop, stop, but she kept on going. So
Mhm.
if you're gonna keep on hitting on me or keep on whatever,
At some
man,
point, I have to
woman,
defend myself.
went man, woman, child, or Bigfoot, I don't care. You gotta get a piece of, you must want some. You must want some action. He gave her some action. She didn't like it. The world blew up about it. me being a domestic violence survivor, do I condone it? No. But if I was hitting on him and he kept telling me stop, and I continue to keep doing it, I must want something. I must want some itch. And hey, but that never happened with me. That part.
I agree. I think it's totally unfortunate for the other groups that basically, I mean, because they just collateral damage at this point.
They are. They are.
The whole concert has
TLC could, if it is true, and if the entire concert is canceled, they're one entity of the group. I mean, and I don't understand why they couldn't be replaced.
Because probably the contracts, the way the contracts are probably already set up, and that's usually what it is. That means they got to cancel the current one, and then come back and try to do a whole new contract and see whoever else is available, and then they might have to do. They may come up with the same dates, but they don't know until they get a new person,
right?
And then you don't know how much that
got to do schedule clearances and all that.
Yes,
stuff.
So they,
that makes perfect sense.
We'll see,
because it all goes down to time and money,
right?
I don't care. I won't go no way. I don't like TLC. I wouldn't. I think I told y'all before. I wouldn't go see them if they were in the break room at my job.
What? That's terrible.
I don't. It's a couple of songs. It's a few songs of theirs that I like, but I'm not interested in seeing them. In Vogue, the members are different. I don't know who is in the group now.
Right. They might have Vogue, I was wondering, would they have the original group? Now, if they got the original, that is going to be. I think that would be nice. That would be nice. They were a good group.
Yeah, they were.
They only got one or two. I don't know who in the group. I don't know, but I wasn't interested in going. But let's move on to the next one, though.
What's that?
The next concert.
The next concert, baby.
Talking about my boy that I just was talking about, Chris Brown and Usher.
Dates are released April 16th.
Dates. I hope it ain't so expensive.
I saw dates already.
Oh, you did?
Well, they said August.
They said it's fall.
Everything gets so late.
Oh, they said it's fall. Somebody created a flyer. They had dates and
they said it's fall.
I saw that. Yeah.
I was like, oh Lord, we're gonna
have to say the price is so we can see what they say the price is versus what really comes out. What did they say?
Well, it don't have no prices. It just had dates and locations.
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about. What are for Usher and Chris Brown? We gonna have to. I'm gonna have to. Ooh.
So we're gonna go to ATL. So because that's where Usher live and stuff. So it's probably gonna be really, really nice. Extras.
And bring out a lot of people.
DC is closer.
It is closer.
Like
ATL gonna be high.
Or Charlotte. Like, why would you go all the way to Atlanta?
Because usually when
right. The last concert they had, a lot of people missed it because of the traffic. The city of Charlotte did not prepare for Breezy Bowl.
They not ready. That's why the CIAA moved from there.
That's crazy. Like, come on, y'all, get it together. I would have to be within walking distance in Charlotte,
right?
Because if I done paid all this money for these tickets and can't get there because they didn't prepare.
And when I say I'll go all the way to Atlanta, because usually when it's in an area where they live or where they're from, they're going to do extra. You're going to get a little more.
Yeah, they're going to bring out a lot of people too.
Right. In DC, neither one of them, even though Chris Brown is from Virginia, he ain't from DC. So he still would be different. Where do he live now anyway?
Probably in California, where everybody else live. Listen. And then Jay-Z, that's another big concert.
What?
Who? Jay-Z.
Who? Oh, Jay-Z. Yeah.
Oh.
I think I'm going to that one. It's tickets. I don't know yet.
But you got to sell a kidney for it?
No, the tickets aren't that bad. Now, I'm sitting on Jesus' knee, but it's not that bad.
Not you sitting on Jesus' knee. Like, everybody is coming out with these concerts, baby.
I know. It's like, give us a break, please.
And Chris Brown just came off a tour. Like, that's crazy.
He did. It was amazing. But someone said someone went to see, I forgot about this concert, New Edition, Tony, and Boyz II Men. That one
was amazing.
Right. And what they did, what people liked about it was that there was not a headliner per se. New Edition came out, sung one song, then here comes Tony Braxton, then here comes Boys to Men. They had a revolving show.
Okay.
So it wasn't New Edition do their whole set, then Tony Braxton. It wasn't like that. They were it was a revolving artist.
Now
So
let me tell you something. New Edition, baby, I can see them hundreds of times. Because when
me
I say
too.
they give it and they sang
Yeah.
they sang New Edition, BBD, Ralph Tresvant, Bobby
Oh,
Brown.
yeah.
Like they do everybody's songs. They
Everybody's
do
song.
all their
They did
songs.
5 concerts in one.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
they dancing like they was 15.
Except for Bobby.
Except
Except for Bobby. Exactly.
I'm Ronnie DeVoe. I
Except
tell
for
you,
Bobby.
Ronnie DeVoe is Lord.
But
Bobby's
everybody
coming
giving
here.
it.
I don't know why though. He'll be at the Rivers Casino.
Who?
Who?
Bobby Brown is coming to Rivers Casino. I'm like, why, Bobby?
Really?
Yeah, and I love Bobby Brown, but I don't
What
know
you
if I
doing?
would.
Just
Yeah,
walking
why?
around.
No, he's performing. He's doing a show.
Performing what?
Yeah,
My
I know.
prerogative?
I mean, he got a lot of hits now. We can't take that from Bobby.
Yeah, but he not performing them like he did.
No, he's not.
I want to see him get up there and do My Prerogative, dance the whole time.
I don't think
Girl, no way.
that ain't happening. Bobby been two-stepping for decades. That ain't happening. So Bobby like, I ain't got it in me.
I'm done with that.
He worked himself. I mean, he did his workout in his younger years. I mean, work it out.
Yeah, he was a great dancer.
Yes, he was.
Amazing.
I can see why Whitney Houston really was crazy about him.
Bobby!
Bobby!
You're not gonna see that.
No.
So, well, what else we got?
I don't know.
Because there's a lot of music.
It is. What else, y'all?
Oh, this is something. Oh, going back to Chris Brown. So there was a woman that had kissed him at one of his concerts.
Oh yeah.
And the husband had said that he was leaving her because she cheated on him because the way she tongued him down.
It's not funny. It's not funny.
It's not. Because it's sad. So she said that she was not cheating, and she what was it that I wrote that down. She said
you didn't embarrass this man in front of the world.
She got carried away. That he shouldn't, he should get past it because she just got carried away. What are your thoughts? Because I mean, hey, two of you are married, so
I ain't speaking on it.
If the tables were turned,
Kalita, what?
Hold on.
No, let me say this.
Okay,
I would never embarrass my husband. Never embarrass my husband. That is, and knowing how Ken is, Ken ain't the type that's like, look, Ken and I are different in that way. Like if he were to meet Kim Kardashian, I don't know. He felt the booty, see if it's real. I'm not
no.
I'm not angry. Like I'm not mad like that. Like that's Kim Kardashian once in a lifetime. Like don't do nothing. Don't have sex with her. But if you want to fill her up, touch her butt.
I don't want you filling her up either, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that either.
But I wouldn't be as angry as Ken would be. Ken would be livid.
Right.
Because men are territorial.
You swap and slob in front of the whole world.
Exactly.
You swap and slob in front of the entire world. Now, apparently, we know apparently her husband wasn't at that concert with her.
Oh, he was.
He was with her?
Yes. He was sitting down.
Baby.
Oh,
Ken would have had my divorce papers waiting for me in the passenger seat.
Man, why didn't he?
He would have been in there fighting.
Why he didn't go up there and get his wife if he was there? Well, first of all,
I think they were in the front because of the way. I think the way when I read
maybe
it,
she made her way to the front and he was in a seat somewhere.
She shouldn't have never did that. It was so disrespectful. Yeah.
Even if she went up there, that's tonguing that man down.
Like and that's a very sexual. Like when he does that song, he's literally on top of the woman. I mean, some women are like literally kissing him. They're having sex with clothes on. It's a very
They
sexual
dry humping
act.
on the stage.
Yeah.
I've never had a man in my life that even if I made it to that stage and I would have started kissing him, he would have been behind me. He would have got to that stage some way and somehow it was going down. It was gonna go down. But she was that was
That's
disrespectful.
Very
disrespectful.
But I'm with
Because if the
Kalita.
tables was
At
turned,
your
I wouldn't be
butts,
that
if
so
he would have
kind.
probably been rubbing on, her husband probably would have been laughing. But once you slobbing knobs in front of the
Yeah,
world,
that's disgusting.
You can't do that.
Not the knobs.
And then you just gonna ride in the car like everything cool on the way
Yeah, like
home.
fine. Like, so what do you want for dinner tomorrow? Should we stop at the grocery store?
He said a divorce.
Right. That's what we going.
He said we're not gonna make it to dinner tomorrow because we
Right.
done
did
today.
they really ride home together?
Who knows?
Who knows? She need to ask Chris Brown for a ride home.
That's what he said.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a very
So that's
sexual act.
disrespectful. That is disrespectful.
Like, girl.
She could have, and 9 times out of 10, she knew what was up. That won't surprising, or he kissed her out of. No, you go to that show, you kind of what that, because it's one particular song that he plays and does that. So he'll pick someone. She could have said no, and then he would have moved on to the next one. She said, "Oh no, I'm coming up on this stage."
Like, yeah.
I mean, if I had a man and I met Ray Lewis, I wouldn't be disrespectful to my man, even though Ray Lewis is my boo, and he don't know it yet. But I still wouldn't be disrespectful,
right? Because you're looking at one moment versus the rest of your life.
Right.
Exactly.
I mean, ultimately, to me, it's all about respect. Like, it's no way you respect your significant other, spouse, boyfriend, girl, like whatever, for you to do that. Like, you just don't. Like, I mean, I understand some once but come on, man. Like, you because you straight blanked out. You just blacked out and lost your whole mind. And then when you came back too, like, oh, I'm a wife.
Or did she
think that you just ready for the relationship to be over with?
Right. That's
the way I see it. You just want the relationship to
or
be
her
over,
husband.
and that
Her
was just your
husband
way
is
out.
saying, "If you did that in front of the world, then what are you doing behind my back?
What are you doing behind closed doors?"
Yeah, that's what he's thinking.
Yeah, that mean you don't care. You just don't respect that man or your relationship
at all.
Yeah.
For one moment, you done lost your whole husband for one moment.
Yeah.
I don't thinking anything about you.
And how can he get past? Like, everybody saw that.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe
Like,
she
that's
wanted to break
hard.
up.
Like, the recovery from that is like,
I mean, unless he cheated first, then you know.
That's different.
But see, the thing,
get back.
even if he cheated first, the world don't know it. You get what I'm saying?
Her world knows it.
Yeah, she know it.
Yeah,
she may know it, but then that means
she would have to say it. She would have to play that trump card, but that's just too. You can't. No. And even at the end of the day, I'm gonna just throw it back to my grandma. My grandma always said, "Don't let the fault be in you." So if that man, if he did cheat, okay, you responsible for you though. That mean you gonna go do the same. Like, I don't. It's not okay.
Well, how bad did
I think that's a different
stroke
for different folks.
How bad did I mean that
is a different stroke. Different strokes for different folks.
But see,
everybody can't bounce back like that.
Right.
You know? Like, some
but I think of it,
lick back.
Even getting your lick back, you gotta do it gracefully. You gotta do it.
Do you though? People don't do gracefully doing lick back.
Who said that?
Oh no, I ain't trying to let the world. Okay. Getting my get back don't mean that I'm gonna have to have the world looking at me like I have been wrong. But my get back, he's gonna know that what he has done, and I'm gonna get my get back, but I'm not gonna be the villain to the world. Because what she did is this is a topic that the world, they don't know what he did.
Right.
So even if she was to say, well, he cheated first, well,
we didn't know that. How do we know this story anyway? How do we know this?
Who was all on social media?
Like, did she tell it? Did he tell it?
It was some on social. I saw it on Facebook.
No, I know it was. I know who told it to social media is what I'm wondering. Was it him who was like, "This is what hey, shade room. This is what my wife did to me. This is what happened to my wife, and I'm leaving her." And it took legs like that. How do we even know?
He probably got a sister.
Probably got that fussing. Yep,
he
got a sister
or a cousin.
Okay.
And folks be
that was ready to fight her at the concert.
Yes.
Because think about it. It's a picture of her kissing him.
Yeah,
so
I saw that. I saw the
picture.
I saw the video.
So once that picture get out, once again, don't nobody know whether or not he cheated. He could have been cheating forever with the same woman for the past 10 years. Don't nobody know that.
Right.
All they know is
well, obviously, if that's the case, she hasn't forgiven him, and maybe she don't care.
That part.
But I don't know if he cheated, but I'm just saying
maybe
it still
she just
makes
don't
her
care.
look like the villain. She probably don't care. But don't talk about how he's wrong for wanting to be out of the relationship now.
Well, we're not gonna say probably she don't care. It is she does not care. We can say probably out. Yeah,
she don't care.
Yeah, you don't care.
She don't care.
You swab that man.
But I
down
say
like
I'm
that.
not gonna knock it because we don't know what the situation. It could be so many variables to why she did that. Because if it's not, then she dumb as hell.
Well, her only excuse was she didn't even say, "Well, he's cheated multiple times, and why is he upset?" Her response was, "I got carried away."
We say
that was her only response. Was
that's crazy.
So it says
that's what it was. She got carried away.
Dang.
Now
said she did not cheat. She just got carried away
with your husband in attendance. No, it's something more. It's something more behind that.
Your whole life is upset and upside down for what?
Yeah, it's something else other than that. You ain't get carried away. Yeah,
I don't know how she should have went on home with Chris.
She didn't care.
Not go home with him.
Yeah, I'm with Kalita. She did.
After that, she didn't care. But at that point, you might as well go on home with this man.
He don't want her.
He don't want
her.
Girl,
exactly. The concert
over. If you can do that in public to your man, and you don't know me, what will you do when I travel?
This is that was a moment in time. That's it. What else are we talking about? Because I'm tired of them.
All right. Thank you for listening to Chick Chatter. Subscribe. You can find us on YouTube. Yeah. YouTube.
You read my chest.
We will be right back.
I really wish y'all could see this stuff that go on behind the scenes.
Yeah, we need a show of
bloopers.
We need a blooper reel.
All right. Here's a question or a statement rather. My unpopular opinion. I do not desire to see technology advance any further.
Whoa.
What are your thoughts on that? Do you think, let's say we are as we are right now in terms of technology, are you all satisfied with that? Or is there some technology that you really wish would exist that would help everyone? How do y'all feel about that? Are you good with where we are?
I want the cars to fly.
Well, considering that is my field, so I would like to see advancement because that's longevity there. But what is it in particular that you've had enough of?
My car driving on the street, I want it to fly. Just go get to where I'm going in 2.7.
Well, Jetsons had that going back in the day.
I know, but I need to see it coming to fruition.
I don't know if I can want what I like, desire what I don't have technology wise. I'm trying to think of what would make my life easier if it exists. I mean, technology has come so far. We're doing things that we never thought that we would be able to do even 20 years ago.
Right.
I mean, other than getting a robot, which already exists. Gee.
They even have robotic dogs. Y'all know that?
Mm-hmm. Are you serious?
Like as in the little dog, the cute little fluffy dog. It'll
Mhm.
bark. It does all.
Well, I
Yeah.
haven't seen the fluffy one, but
Commands.
when we went to San Francisco, they had the little robotic dog. I
No,
mean,
not the one that looks like a robot. I'm talking about one that looks like a cute little
a dog.
furry. Yes. I
Mm.
was like, ooh,
It's
okay.
almost scary.
What for what?
But when you said
I
something about technology, that made me think about that.
yeah, I uh, I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's 50-50
Mm.
Hmm.
because we don't know where we could go, but I feel like we have come so far and the
Yeah.
technology is good, but it could also be bad.
If it's used incorrectly. So
Right. And so
I
I
went
feel like you have so many people or things. I mean, I guess that's with anything. Like it could
right.
be used for good or bad, you can use it to your advantage, but you always gonna have people that's gonna try to
Use it
take
for the bad.
advantage of
Mhm.
those weak spots and use it for, the take advantage of the vulnerabilities of the whole thing.
Mhm.
True. So I went to I volunteered at an Earth Day event yesterday, and it was really like eye opening to some of the stuff that from an agriculture perspective of what they use technology for.
Mhm.
Um, Something that I did find out yesterday, I did not know that they use cigarette butts because inside the cigarette butt, the filter is plastic. So there's a company that actually is looking for people to, instead of keep throwing it in the trash, to save it, send it to them. And what they do with that plastic is they actually make furniture, plastic picnic tables and plastic chairs. So from a technology perspective, to me, if it wasn't for technology, they wouldn't be able to do those things.
Mhm.
Um, Another station that they were there, the guy was on the bicycle, and that bicycle was actually creating the electricity for the lights that was on the wall and the fan. So, those type of things that is kind of interesting of if you use it in the right way.
Right. That's why I said 50-50
Right,
because
yeah,
you always
if
have
it's
good
anything in the right way.
advancements, but then you have to think about, and then like we talked about before, like, it's good and bad. It's like when we talk about the young people, how they don't know how to do these things, how we came up and we know how to write a letter or write a check
Right.
or, tell time on an analog clock and
Yes.
not digital, like all of the things, counting money. We know how to do all these things because we didn't have the technology and we had to learn it. And so
And
I think
yeah, and I
as
think
humans, they can not humans. How can I say this? The world in a whole could probably stop. We are good. Thank you very much. But it could surely no, but it could always advance in health.
right.
Like the doctors and stuff.
Definitely.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
True.
That and of course in the
Stem
True.
military
cell research.
Yeah.
to keep us safe. But
Yeah.
I think the world, just us regular people, they can stop. We good. Thank you
Like we
very much.
done. We good.
Hmm.
so. I think
I hate
like
that the old people are so people older than us. I feel sorry for them most of the time because it's such a big difference.
Gap.
yes, it
It
is.
is.
It's like a really
It
big,
is.
it's a gap for us if you're not in
Right.
technology like that.
Right.
It
Mhm.
But for
is.
them, it's just kind of like, what in the world?
I hate the fact that they have used something good from an AI perspective. Well, I mean, let me get AI has been in progress for many years. It's just that now it's a big thing as far as words. They're saying AI, but we've been using AI for quite some time.
Mhm.
When we talk about voicemail, you know what I mean? We use, hey, you can hear somebody's voice, you're using that, you're recording it, whatever. But I think now that they have gotten to the point where they're scamming people, um, you know, they are doing the deep fake. That's what I'm trying to say. The
Yeah.
deep fake, you know, it's bad that they're using something so good to actually be bad
Yeah.
to
That's what I was saying.
and it's that part I just dislike because using the fact that, okay, recording my voice, I would like that to be used in a good perspective because, hey, I got grandchildren. You know, I don't know when I'm going to leave here because folks, they going away from here like, at a record speed. But if they could ever hear my voice or would like to hear my voice or, hearing, getting something that I can hear my mom's voice and my dad's voice again or my sister's voice again, those things, I would love that. But because people have made
Ill
that
intent.
such, the ill intent of it, people like me that would want to have those things as a loving memory,
Right.
they have messed that up.
Girl, they got that at Build-A-Bear.
They do.
What at Build-A-Bear?
Well,
Where
you can
put a voice inside of them.
Put it
your
in
voice.
teddy bear for your grandkids.
Mm.
So go do that if that's something on your mind. Like you could do that.
I didn't even
You
know
know
that.
what I don't like? The AI that I don't like are the photos that look so real.
Distorted.
And
Like,
you
The
have
ones
to
that look real.
look at them to find out it's to the point now where we don't believe stuff.
yeah,
Correct.
and I
The
hate
videos.
we either believe it or we don't believe it. It's
Right.
like what at one point in time, if you saw it with your own eyes, it was true.
believe
No,
it. Right.
I saw it with my own eyes. I know it.
Can't do that now.
We can't say that anymore. There was a
Don't believe
picture
your lying eyes.
Yeah, I was scrolling on Instagram today, and there was this photo of Bad Bunny with a child. It was like 4 different pictures of Bad Bunny with this little kid. So I don't know him to have children. So I'm thinking, oh, how sweet. This must be his nephew or his little cousin, a friend's child, whatever. And the picture looks so real. They're getting better with the technology and
Yes, they
creating
are.
pictures. And it wasn't until I read the comments, people were like, this is AI. It's AI. It's AI. So okay, yes, but then on the second hand, what if it wasn't? What if he was with his little nephew? They were taking pictures. I hate it. I hate
It
it.
is.
But
It's
The smart
not
people,
true.
the people that are smarter than AI, you know how they always have different stuff. So like when they had counterfeit, you remember that? They would have counterfeit money. If you won't into that, you really wouldn't know. But you could look at something and be like, that don't look right.
Yeah,
So
but
then
you
they
have to
start
be in that
they start
industry to
doing they
tell.
start doing the watermarks.
Mm-hmm.
So the cashiers are gonna know. So with
Right.
AI, eventually somebody's smart, and you know what color it's gonna be? Somebody eye color. Us people.
Of course.
They're gonna figure out. They're gonna figure out something where you're gonna know. I don't care if that look like Kalita. I know that Dion made up an app that I look. Oh no, that ain't her. Look at the left corner to the right. You see that?
Because
So it's
you
coming,
also
but it's
now
very dangerous. It's
you got to
very.
look at their hands because a lot of times they won't have 5 fingers. Sometimes the hands are going to be fold. They're in a fist, or you're going to see have a 6th finger
But the
because
regular people don't know that. We don't know that.
You got to really study it, and a lot of times they
Yeah.
say if you look at the stuff in the background, you can tell,
Yeah.
But what
that
if
it's
it gets
fake.
to the point
But
where they know that they have 6 fingers? So now let me go ahead and correct that. So now the next video they got 5 fingers. I'm gonna tell you what a friend of mine did. I don't know if y'all have seen the videos with the dogs dancing. So my friend Pam does AI. So I sent her, I said, are you able to make Bentley dance? So she said, let me try. So I sent her a video that I had of Bentley he was in somewhat of a standing position. So she sends it, and we were in the background in the picture. She sends it to me. There were 2 white people. She sent a video of him kind of dancing, but in the background, it was 2 white people in my house sitting on my furniture. I'm gonna send it to y'all when we get off. But it was 2 white. They were talking, but
Oh wow!
no, it looked like there were 2 people, 2 white women in my house laughing at Bentley dancing.
like, what in the world?
I was like, where these people come from? Come on in my house. I just asked you
AI
to
made them.
dance. I don't like it.
That's scary.
I don't like it. Not the pictures. I don't like
Yeah,
it. Or the video.
that part
They
is
doing it with all the pictures, the voice, and everything.
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 Oh
Do y'all
Lord.
have any more topics, or do y'all want to do chick thoughts?
Chick thoughts. Or
So
what?
we ain't got no chick choices.
Yeah, chick choices.
I mean, chick source. I'm sorry. I got to
Okay.
look. I
Chick
got it
choice.
up here.
I
Got it
know.
up here and said chick thoughts.
Everything just raggedy day. I need every you
Yes.
when this episode posts, I need to be like it's a raggedy episode.
Yeah, we need a disclaimer. We need a
All
disclaimer.
right. If you're cooking breakfast, what's the first thing you cook? Pancakes, eggs, bacon, grits.
I
Me,
hate cooking breakfast.
pancakes.
Grits.
Whatever takes the longest.
So
Grits.
out of those four things, this is going to be part of your menu.
Grits.
Pancake, eggs, bacon, grits. Okay, you say put your grits on. Then what you put on
I'm making my pancakes first.
Pancakes.
I cook breakfast a lot. I'm making my pancakes first. Then I'll do my bacon. Grits. I got 5-minute grits, so they don't take long. Put this water down, and I'm making them eggs last because they don't take but
Eggs
seconds.
don't take long. I think I might follow that nail. I hate cooking breakfast because there's so many things that you cook at the same time. It's the worst. I hate breakfast. I hate cooking breakfast. I think I
got
would
that down
follow
to a science.
that same thing. Pancakes. I'm throwing the bacon in the air fryer. So pancakes first. Maybe pancakes in the
had
grit.
bacon in the air fryer.
Hmm.
I've never had bacon in the air fryer.
It's so
Or
good.
in the oven.
It's very good.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I would do the grits first.
Mm-hmm.
Then I would do bacon. Put my
Mm-hmm.
bacon, do my grits, then put my bacon on.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would be working on getting my pancake mix and all that stuff together. And then start the pancakes. By that time, getting my pancakes done, my bacon should probably be done at that point. And then for me, I will use my bacon grease and put it over there for my eggs.
Bacon grease.
You cook
You cook eggs and bacon grease?
bacon grease?
Now there is some fat stuff there.
It's good.
What in the what?
Oh my God. I just threw
Try
it.
it.
Oh.
That is a heart attack
Try
on a plate. What?
Try it. Try it.
Oh my God. No.
But that's
First
what I
of
grew
all,
up doing. My
I
parents
cannot
did that.
try it because we don't eat pork bacon. So
Now
That's
you are
right.
so
So you can't do
rude.
that. That's see, I have pork bacon. I have pork bacon. I don't have the bird
right.
bacon.
So turkey bacon don't make grease. And so yeah, there's no cooking egg in bacon grease.
Oh my God.
So with your eggs, what do y'all use? Butter?
Yes, butter.
That's next to using lard.
Yes.
She from the
It's
country.
the same thing.
She from
I
the
never
country.
heard of that before.
I
Yeah,
haven't
Oh my God.
And well, it get hey, bacon makes bacon flavors things totally different.
Oh
And I'm
yeah,
telling
I
you,
do know that now.
but
But I
those
say
eggs,
we grew up
when
that
you
way.
do but I'm just saying, but I don't say a whole lot of it, but just a little bit, just at the bottom so that your eggs don't stick. And it's going to make your eggs taste a lot different. I
Oh my
promise you.
I'm sure they
I
are.
promise you. And it's good.
I believe
So
you.
now you cook eggs even though you don't like them. Do you cook eggs? Oh, okay. So
And that's the
Tawana, what's
thing.
your
That's probably
order?
like
Oh, okay.
My order is
mine
my
is
order is what Dion's is. However, after my bacon is done, I'm going to wash that pan out. I'm gonna put some butter in, and then I'm gonna cook my eggs. I'm gonna cook my eggs. But just because Dion said it, I'm gonna have to try it. I got to.
So you're gonna let us know in the next episode of Chick Chatter.
If I don't be up here again, that means I'm sick again.
No, because I'm gonna tell you another thing. So this is because like my parents, they're North Carolina, they country and they cook country, but they can cook. So you ever had where like the country ham that you actually soak on top of the stove first and then you put it in the oven, right? So when you put it in the oven and with that grease from that, if you put that over in the pan, you cook that with your eggs too, like just like I said with the bacon. and it makes a big difference. Your bacon is going to be, you be like, not your bacon, your eggs. You're like, dang, this is good. So that's why I was like, when at home when we ate versus going other places to have breakfast,
The
it would
food
be
tastes
different
different.
because it was different because it'd be like,
Because
well,
nobody's
this
cooking eggs and bacon
no,
grease in the
this is
But the
restaurant.
people
not.
in North Carolina are.
But it's like this ain't no flavor. I'm telling you, because you know bacon makes bacon would
It
change
makes
flavor.
stuff
It
flavor,
does.
yeah.
So that's what I'm telling
very
you.
flavorful.
Try it.
That's
Just
why our
try
parents
it.
cook with it. I get it. Like my
I'm
mama
saying when
cooked with
you,
bacon grease, not on the eggs, but in
I ain't said
other
on the
stuff.
eggs. You put it in the
In the
I
pan.
pan.
mean, the
Put it
same
in the
thing.
pan.
That's
You
what I
heat
meant.
that up, and then once they get heated up,
I
and then
know.
you pour. Right, I'm
I,
saying you do that
I'm
part,
tracking.
and
I'm
then
tracking.
it's gonna be
What's
different.
our next chick choice?
Because
Yes.
like Nell said, I'm over that.
Yeah, I'm past it. Go ahead.
All right. You have nothing to eat, no money, and you're hungry. Which do you choose? Cottage cheese, liver and onions with gravy, beef tongue, or anchovies?
Liver and
Ugh,
onions
all
all
of them are
day.
gross, but I'll do the liver and onions with gravy. I guess
Liver
that's
and
I
onions
could,
all day.
yeah, that's ugh. But
I'm
I'll
ready
have
to
to
go to
stomach that.
Piccadilly
I said,
right
I
now.
guess that's one way I can be skinny. But I'll do
Oh.
liver
You gotta
and
pick
onions
one,
with
Dion.
gravy. Liver and onions with gravy then. Because at least with some gravy, if it's some good gravy, I can
Yeah.
hopefully have some bread or something that's make me survive.
There we go adding.
Right. Ain't no bread, ain't no rolls on the side to sop up the gravy. No.
Yep, just pop up the gravy. You know what
No.
time it is. Sop up
What
the
you
And it
eating,
gravy.
seems like
Tawana?
that
I need a
will hold you
biscuit or
a
something.
little longer. Wouldn't that hold you a little longer out of everything else on the list? I can't imagine you being full for a long time from the cottage cheese.
It said beef tongue.
Beef tongue. It's like
That's
ew.
no.
Like first of all, is that like when they say beef tongue? Is that a cow's tongue?
I
Yes,
guess.
I've
I don't
seen
know
it in a
what
Probably.
that
grocery store before. It's
I don't.
gross.
I like sardines, but I don't like anchovies. Anyway,
I'll be
cottage cheese
dead.
might
You
be good.
eating?
yeah, because Tawana don't do nothing but
I'm
shrimp and
dead.
chicken.
I'm dead. I don't eat. I don't eat. I don't eat.
Oh,
I
Lord.
don't eat none of that.
You gotta pick one.
Like, well, she wouldn't eat none, honey. She
I
going on the
mean,
glory.
not
She
even
gone.
trying to be funny. I
She
would just
going
have to
on the
eat the
glory,
onions.
honey. I
I
tried
would
to
eat the
do this
onions.
liver onion. She wouldn't eat it.
I would pick the liver out. I would eat the onions because I don't eat liver.
The onions and gravy. Would you eat the gravy?
I don't really like gravy, but I'll eat the onions. I'll live then, right? Yeah, because onions
I
gonna
mean,
give
you
me
eat
That
something
ain't
a
onions.
enough
little.
substance.
Yeah,
Next
you.
question.
Yeah, I would be dead.
Piccadilly's still open over here, honey, and I go up there and get that liver and onions and that carrot souffle. I'm good.
I
Oh,
wouldn't
Yeah,
even say
Piccadilly's.
that lie.
Yes,
You say
ma'am.
yeah.
Piccadilly's?
Piccadilly's still open. I
Piccadilly.
was there a couple of weeks ago with my
Really?
mom.
Yes, ma'am.
Girl, yes.
I get that hamburger steak. Oh my gosh, chopped beef. Woo!
See, I've
And get
never
a
had. I just
roll,
Gravy.
get some
Oh,
bread. Got to have the bread. Come on now. Next
amazing.
question,
Y'all agree?
because I'm hungry now.
I know, me too.
Y'all is agree.
All right. The next question. Without saying the year you were born, name something from your childhood someone younger wouldn't understand.
8-track.
Mhm.
Right.
Dashi.
What did that she get? Oh man, you couldn't tell them nothing then.
They probably don't know that about album either.
Album. Mm-hmm.
That's just
Payphone.
Mm.
payphone. That's good.
That's a good one.
Do they even have any payphones around now?
Buick Skylark. That was my car. I had a car.
Oh,
Buick Skylark.
God.
But that was in the 80s.
Oh, Lord.
The belief that our parents said, "I brought you in this world and I'll take you out," and we really believed them.
Right.
Yep, that they won't take us out.
Yeah, I never second thought that. I honestly believe that if my mama really wanted to kill me, she could.
And get away
And
with
ain't
it.
nobody gonna do nothing.
And nobody gonna say
They
nothing.
slap you in the next week.
Yeah, but for real, back then, let me see. being home before them street lights come on.
Oh,
The
like
fear,
what
that
means?
fear, that
Mhm.
fear of
Going
not being
outside and
home.
playing, the kids don't play no more.
Yeah,
How
they
about a
don't.
boombox
Yes.
Yes.
Y'all
Uh-huh.
know what a boombox
or
is.
a rotary phone?
Yeah.
Yep. Um,
That's a good
trying
one.
to think.
They don't know a beep. Well, are we sticking to the year we were
Pager.
born?
No, but don't
Oh,
say when you
just
were born. No, don't
It's
say when you were
something that
born.
somebody
Just
younger
say
Right,
than
I'm
you
things
saying,
can
that
are
you
we
don't
understand.
know.
sticking to what was out during that time frame?
Right.
okay. Gas
Yeah, what was
79 cents.
out, that was out as we grew older. Like, I couldn't say something like segregation because I
Right,
don't know anything about it. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Right.
So,
But my
wow.
question is, are we sticking to the year?
No, it
Because
says
I was about
without
to say
saying the year.
year, but that
Oh,
was
so
in
we were supposed to say the year.
No, it
Okay.
says without
No, we
saying the
weren't supposed to
year.
out
say the year.
in the year.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's
But
supposed
still,
to
we
be in
said things
it's
that
supposed to be in the year we were
people
born.
don't. No, it doesn't say that.
Okay.
See,
Just
like,
our time frame.
yeah, just
Right.
add it. It's like one of those what is it, the word problems. They give you extra words, just throw you off.
Riding in the hatchback and the people driving didn't get a ticket. It was normal. You ever had a friend? Your mama had a friend who had a hatchback. You know what a hatchback is? The cars with the
Yes,
I don't
and
yes.
we
know.
could
I
sit
had
in
a
the back.
hatchback.
They could drive down. They could drive
My
in
aunt had a hatchback.
back there.
I had a hatchback when I went to state.
Y'all remember the cars that it was like a couch seat in the front? So
A
when you
bench
stood
seat.
Oh,
up,
the
Everybody
bucket
got to
Oh
seat.
yeah,
slide up.
everybody had the
everybody had to
seat.
Yes,
ride up.
everybody.
Yes,
You
I
gotta
Listen, we
move
was
remember
up.
going to the
Everybody
clubs
got to
in
sit
Norfolk in that car. Y'all ready? We in this Nova.
Mhm.
Everybody got to
Oh
slide
yeah,
up. We got
you
a
did have
bench
a Nova.
seat. It's
Yep.
called a bench seat. We about to
Yeah,
let
yeah.
yeah.
everybody slide. Ready?
Gotta
One,
How
two,
get the
was it
three.
corduroy?
gotta
What
get
Uh,
made
the
them have corduroy seats?
right.
suit.
Probably nasty.
Good old day.
Mm.
That's it, Dion.
Oh, I know something else. Stick shift. Do they even make those anymore?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
they still got stick shifts,
But
girl.
children
I
don't know how to
don't see
drive
a
them
lot of
nowadays.
them.
They don't.
Everybody doing automatic. I don't even know how to drive a stick shift.
You don't know how to drive a
Nail,
stick
really?
I
shift?
never learned how to drive one.
Really, I love
Mm-mm.
them. They're fun. I don't like being on a hill with one because you will roll backwards if you don't get that thing just right. But I like driving a stick shift.
Me
Yeah, I
too.
learned that once I drew.
Um,
I learned that drink.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the chick thought, Dion?
Chick thought.
Chick shot is raggedy today.
Ratchet. Okay. This is
Chick thought
the most
is.
ratchet episode of we
um,
supposed to be talking about an anniversary and the start of the chick chat. We can't even do that
We
today.
gonna do it next time.
We're gonna do it next time.
Chick thought, as soon as Peter took his eyes off of Jesus, he
Mm.
began to sink. The waves don't drown you, losing sight of Jesus does.
ooh, my
That's a
goodness.
So
good one. That is good.
Ooh,
that's
say
so
that one
good.
more time.
Girl, I thought she was finna come for Peter. We was finna have a problem. Girl.
I
as
love
soon as
taking the
Peter,
church at the end. Come on, girl.
I love it.
as soon as Peter took his eyes off Jesus, he began to sink.
Mm.
The waves don't drown you, losing sight of Jesus does.
That's a good
So
one.
good.
My
That's a
goodness.
good
That's so good.
God, that's good.
one.
That's
That
so
is
good.
good.
Stay focused.
Stay
Stay
focused.
focused.
Stay focused.
Put that in the chat,
Mhm.
please.
Stay
Stay
focused.
focused.
So I
Keep
got to
your
take a
eyes
picture
on
of
the
it.
prize.
That's it.
Even when you don't know what the price is.
You don't know. You don't know, but he knows. Stay
He
focused.
He
know.
knows.
You
Yeah,
don't know.
Yeah,
he
stay
knows.
focused on him.
Stay
He
focused
always
on him
trying.
because it don't even
Yes,
He is
matter.
the prize.
He's
It don't
always
even matter what it is. He got you. Stay
as long
focused.
as
Right.
he there, we don't need nothing else.
Exactly.
So
Girl, that's a
hopefully you
song.
all enjoyed Chick Chatter.
As long as he there.
It
Thank
is
you
a
for
song.
listening. Please subscribe and share. Also comment. We love the interaction. So you can catch us on YouTube. That's mainly the place you can get us. So YouTube. Thank you.
Right.
And until next time.
Chick
Bye.
chatter.
Hanging with us.